Hi there, folks. Sean Broderick for the Oxford Club, and I'm here in Boca Raton speaking to Greg Beischer. And who is he? He is the CEO of Millrock Resources, which is a project generator. You know how I like those because they get a whole bunch of projects, find ones that are interesting, and either spin them out or else partner with other companies on them. It's a great model for a company, especially in this kind of market. Greg's going to explain to you what his company is up to. Greg, could you please speak to my subscribers?
I sure will. Sean, it's been great to meet you, and I'm glad to be here in Florida to tell you about it. So we're a generative exploration company. Alaska is home base for me, and that's one of our main jurisdictions. Additionally, Sonora State, Mexico, and the Stewart Golden Triangle Camp in British Columbia. Over the 8 years we've been in business, we've stuck absolutely rigorously to our model. We generate the projects, but before it gets to the drilling stage, we always bring in a junior or major, more often a major company partner to fund the exploration. And that allows us to operate 5 or 6 or 7 exploration projects at any one time, steady pipeline, so that we're at least going forward from here in a good market, almost always drilling on one project or another, be it in Sonora, BC, or Alaska. And that gives our shareholders almost a constant opportunity that we're going to drill that hole that results in the discovery of a new ore body. And as you know, a brand new mineral deposit discovery is one of the things that really make a share price go up.
Yeah, and so you've been at this a while, and you already have some big partners, right?
Sure. Yeah, we've been in business almost 9 years at this point. We've been able to attract very solid big companies, Teck, Kinross, Vale, First Quantum, now Centerra Gold and Newcrest are partners of ours. These are good, solid mining companies, and honestly, they don't give their money away. We have to come to them with projects that have solid geologic merit. Typically, they're early stage projects. That's our space, but they're willing to fund it. And over the years and going forward, they're making big investments in our projects as well as our company. Some of them own equity positions in Millrock.
Mm-hmm. And this is actually an example of how, over the years, the mining industry has shifted. These guys aren't really sending out their own explorers to find greenfields. They use a company like yours to find good projects for them, right?
More often that's the case. You know, when I think back in my days coming up through the ranks of Inco, we had literally hundreds of geologists on staff. A company that size now might have a dozen or 15 geologists, and junior explorers, certainly then the good ones, serve essentially as a conduit for new mineral exploration and discoveries for those major companies.
Okay, great. So you have a small company, small market cap, but big things going on. What can my subscribers look to happen from your company, say, over the course of the next 6 months to a year?
Sure. My goal in the next 3 years in what looks like a coming bull market is to have a drill turning almost constantly on one project or the other. So the news flow will be pretty steady. We've just completed a drilling program at our Los Chinos project in Mexico. Those results will come out soon. We'll be drilling again in Mexico starting in January, and then we'll move into the Alaska field season next year. And hopefully we'll have partners on our British Columbia projects and be drilling away on those. I really like those.
And I have actually been to some of your Alaska projects, but not when they were with your company, because that's how this business works. Someone runs out of money or something, they sell that at a cheap price, you guys pick it up. Could you tell us a little about the Alaska projects? Right?
Sure, yeah. Bad times of the market are actually good times for a prospect generator, because we're able to buy up projects or stake larger tracts of land in that down market, and that's exactly what we did. We were fortunate to have access to capital, and we bought up a lot of projects, several of them in Alaska at very low cost. Already with gold or copper in the ground, a lot of them with millions of dollars of exploration work performed by the people we bought the companies or bought the projects from. So, we're contrarians. It was a bad market, and we invested in building out our portfolio. We're already realizing the rewards from that. We've got new partnerships with Newcrest and with Centerra Gold. And so we're going to be extremely active explorers in the coming years, almost always drilling.
Excellent. That about wraps up what I want to know. Is there anything you want to add before we go?
No, I think that wraps it up for me, too.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Another exciting story in the mining space. Project generators are companies you should watch because they find great projects, and when they get good partners, which a company like this is doing, the share price can take off fast. Thanks for tuning in. This is Sean Broderick for the Oxford Club.
Thanks, Sean.